So we've got scrap steel, and some more scrap steel. And in the future, we'll be using Grampy's truck for all these steel runs. But for right now, we're still gonna have to use old glue. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Welcome to Hi-O Stable Garage, and let's do a steel run. Might as well start it off right. We haven't started this old goat in a couple days. Let's see if she goes. If it can start at -50, it's gonna start now. Just like butter. Kind of fun to see. This guy's been here year and plus. So there's a lot of memories kind of tied up in this. We'll kind of go over it as we throw it into the truck. Shield. That right there is a heat shield to the exhaust of the 2003 F-150. This fella's the catalytic converter top to the 2003 F-150. We got a chunk of international bedside. Here's a chunk of international quarter fender. We likely, have an hour into this piece. Now it's trash. Funny how things go. Got the top to the Dodge Colt air cleaner. I'm assuming you guys can likely guess what this is. This is the roof to the 2003 F-150. Now remember, kids, pull with your back and not with your legs. Don't do that. Yes, sir. Let me go get some gloves before I guillotine myself. Well, time to see if we can answer the age-old question. Can I move this onto the truck bed by myself? Let's see. Now that we got the correct PPE. Whew. Yes, sir. There, and now that we got the old PPE, we can just kind of fold this guy in on himself. Yeah, that seems about right. A little bit of glass. Okay, hold on. Now, we didn't come here to play around, so I brought the big bar. It's gonna get it done. There, perfect. Got a little bit of glass to clean up now. Well, let's just kind of clean this guy up, and I'll see you guys at the next spot. Now, I didn't need to put this guy in low range to go through there, but it's so swampy and everything, you're just kind of skating over the grass layer. You punch through that grass layer, you're going down. Let me show you. I once bogged this truck doing hay right here. You punch right through the grass. This stays wet year-round right here, right under it. It's all squishy. So this entire bit right here, you'll sink the truck right down to its frame. So got to be careful going on the grass there. As long as we don't punch through it, we'll be okay. Let's start loading this guy up. Now, we're not going to take those little propane tanks over there simply because you got to pay for those. We're bringing them on a whole separate run. But right now, we're just doing scrap steel. We just dump it, get our money, and out. So we got one more spot to go to on this property. Let's go get it. And there we go. That kind of gets all the steel for now. This guy, he'll be going to scrap eventually, but we got to get the frame out. Got to see if there's any good steel we can save off of it, because that's the name of the game. When you're playing with stuff like this, you got to save money where you can. So that's the whole idea anyway. Let's tarp this little guy up. Let's head on out. All right, let's put the tarp on this fella. All right, we got the old blue work truck all loaded up. Kind of get down to the steel yard. Yeah. No, it's a land of scrap metal and, you know, tin cans. Let's unload this sucker, put them in there. Go, fellas, we got the whole thing unloaded. It's quite the honey hole, this place. You got scrap cars, scrap piles, two big old dinosaurs just moving the steel around. Got a whole bunch of stuff. I'll show you guys real quick, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go see how much money we made. You got the old gripper just kind of gripping around, lifting things, pulling things, all that kind of stuff. Got the big pile of scrap. Yes, sir. That right there looks like an old train car or something, as you can see. Let's take a look at that. Yes, sir. Nancy Ferguson is going to meet her maker. That's kind of sad. Looks to be in good shape. Let's see how much money we made. Said and done, 40 bucks. Not too bad. Paid for the trip in and Tim Hortons iced coffee. Cleaned up the barn a whole bunch. Anyway, let's head on where we're at. Oh, that's the wrong theme song. They don't got a theme song. Cards or roll up the rim, but it's online now. I don't know. I just want 2 coffees. That's all I want. Well, there you go, fellas. Another successful dump run with the old blue pickup. Never really lets a guy down, old blue. It's going to really like that little bit of TLC we're going to give her in October going forward. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one really, really soon. All right, see ya. You know what? I was doing some thinking on this as I was making this video, and I really wanted to bring it to you guys that it's very important, I think, to have an old truck, because a lot of you guys I know most likely drive newer vehicles, all that stuff, but you don't want to scratch them up, so then you end up having to buy a trailer, all that stuff. If you just have an old vehicle that you can get to work and you can use it the way it was intended to, you don't mind scratching it up here and there, hitting a tree or hitting a bush, I mean, adding a little scrape, adding a little scratch, you don't mind a little bit of rust. An old truck is great for that. You can have so many good experiences, and it will make your life so much easier down the road by having something that you can basically load up, go down the road, and basically dump whatever you're trying to do. In my case, in this video, it was steel. In this video specifically, it was scrap steel. But this truck is also hauled hay. It's also hauled scrap wood, tires. It's hauled a whole bunch of firewood. Like, the list just keeps going on and on and on. You can keep your expenses low and still be able to use it as the tool that it was intended for. You don't have to worry about a little dent here and a little scrape here. It all adds a story. I think it's very important that if you guys have the opportunity, purchase an old truck, learn its character, and let it work for you, because it wants to work hard, but you just got to let it. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next one really, really soon. All right, see ya.